Welcome back. Time now to turn our attention to how you can enhance yourself while being part of the community. We'd like to welcome back LaVonda Brown, Executive Director for the YWCA of Greater Charleston, with an update on a so far very successful program. LaVonda, it's wonderful to see you here, first of all. You are one of our first guests coming back into the studio. So we're so happy to just be present once again with our fellow human. And I know for you, you learned to pivot, as we've said a million times. I'm so sick of that word.
I know.
But you've certainly done so, and you continue to do so.
Oh yeah, we immediately, well, not immediately. You know, we all thought this was going to be something that we would, work from home for a few weeks, figure it all out, and go back to the office. And after that didn't happen, we had to figure out how to continue to provide services. And WE360 was a brand new program. It started February 2020, so we were first class. We were having in-person classes, and then just like that, we had to go virtual.
That's amazing. And when you talk about cultivating experts and people to be part of this, you draw from all over the place.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now that we're virtual, we've had speakers from Texas, we've had participants from Atlanta, from Miami. So the pivot, as you say, had its downfall, but it definitely has expanded our reach beyond the Tri-County.
Yeah. Let's talk about the WE360 program. Yes. This is something that, especially now, and I think especially today, because people have experienced either being laid off, not being able to work, to put the control back into their hands to determine their destiny.
Absolutely.
So tell us about the philosophy and the mission behind WE360.
Yes. So not knowing that COVID would happen, this program sort of started with 10 other YWCAs around the country as a pilot program, not knowing anything. And then when COVID hit, realizing that women, particularly women of color, were losing jobs at a much higher rate than their counterparts, that program became so important that women were able to take what they had perceived as a hobby or a side gig, and now we're able to train them for it to be a profitable business and also to lead to generational wealth, which is really the goal.
I want to talk about some of those success stories, because we've spoken to some women who baking was a passion of theirs. They've turned that into a business.
Exactly.
Fashion was a passion of theirs. They've turned that into a business.
Exactly.
Tell us about some of the other stories.
Oh, yes. So we have, like you said, bakers. In fact, we have a lot of women, for whatever reason, are doing like marketing, communications, and a lot of branding. A lot of folks are doing, and again, that's a business that it doesn't, you're not bound by your geographic. You literally can buy and sell, as we know, everything online now.
That's right. Yes.
So the branding field has is very popular, and the beauty field. Everything from eyelashes to braid extensions and waxing, like literally any service or commodity you can think of. Accountants, we have had several bookkeepers.
Really?
And accounting, yes.
Oh, that's fascinating. That's wonderful. And what do the women share with you? I'm sure you've had a chance to talk to some of them, and just to see the change in their life, the change in their lifestyle.
Yes.
Tell us what they've expressed.
I'll tell you that some of the more fascinating stories are the women who were already running businesses, but never put their business plan on paper. Never understood how to separate their personal finance from their business finance, weren't, doing the taxes differently. And so to see their eyes open and realize that I was not, I've been doing this business for 10 years and hadn't thought about the next steps, just was kind of doing new things if it popped into their heads, but not putting it on paper. So really teaching them to think strategically.
Yes.
And think from a business mindset and not from a hobby. It has
and getting
been
more organized.
Getting organized, absolutely.
And through organization, you can grow.
Right.
Because
and we have a entrepreneur. That's her job. That's what she does, is to help people get organized.
Oh, that is so fascinating.
So it's literally everything.
And this program has been so popular that you sell out immediately.
Yes.
I mean, these posts are snapped off the shelves immediately the moment that you put them online.
Yes.
So how do people, you've got one coming up.
We do.
How do people sign up?
Go to our website, YWCAGC.org. The very first thing you see will be the WE360 sign up. So what we've been able to add is now we have a self-guided process first, where they actually can start getting familiar with business planning, taxes, how to consider your competition and what that means for your business.
Mm-hmm.
So they're able to do that self-guided for about 2 weeks before starting our course. And then they get that coach, that Keisha Smith, that Biz Grow coach, that she's amazing.
What's the upcoming deadline?
September.
In
We're
September,
taking
okay.
a break for the summer,
So
but
you've got
so they
time to
can
think about
sign
it.
up and they can do the self-guided.
Okay.
So even if September is full, as long as they've completed the self-guided, they can go right into the next class.
Terrific.
Yeah.
It would
Try to make it
definitely-
easy.
Yes, you certainly do. You certainly do. But you offer wonderful services
Thank
there at the
you.
YWCA.
Thank
Levonda,
you.
it's so good to see you.
You too.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
having
sharing
me.
this, and whatever we can do to help champion the next crop of women entrepreneurs,
Absolutely.
we're here to help.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're back after this.